Hello and welcome to a little behind the scenes view of our daki business. And while we can't show you how the dakis are made, we can show you how we deal with manufacturers and quality issues. Making dakis is not just about selecting a random manufacturer, sending them the printing files and hoping for the best, but it is actually a very arduous process of finding the best combination of good materials and good printing. And as you can see in this overview, just the printing varies widely between the different manufacturers. And if we take a closer look, and you can see that also, even though the material was specified, it varies widely. Here's a typical anime daki producer, and what he submitted was obviously not what we requested. Chrysalis here came as a polyester cover, and then Jesse as a two-way tricot, and not in the requested size, but also in the standard 150 to 50 centimeter size. And even the colors are not impressive if you look at their colors and some of the others. And then you have other issues like this manufacturer who didn't quite understand what the assignment was and produced chrysalis in two-way, in natural velvet, and Jesse in two-way tricot. Same one here. So even with Chinese scouts pre-selecting these manufacturers, and it's not always easy to get even the most basic specifications across. And this manufacturer here was unable to provide covers with a covered zipper, which should be considered standard for daki covers. At least we're talking about daki covers of a certain quality. And the materials also vary widely. You can see here a very loose woven natural velvet. This one is even slightly more coarse. And then you have a very velvety type, which is what we're looking for. Also done in very vibrant colors, very saturated. The two-way tricot on this one actually very good, very heavy, kind of gives you that silky liquid feeling. Basically what we're looking for, as opposed to the more washed out look of this one. The material is still okay. If you look here, however, then obviously you can't see it that well, but when you feel it, it's a much thinner, much more plasticky type of material. And also the colors, less saturated, but with higher contrast than this one. And these kinds of exaggerated colors, they are actually what we look for, because we find that, especially if lighting is bad, then the very saturated colors actually give you a better look. Whereas obviously the slightly paler colors are okay if you're in direct sunlight or if you've got very good lighting. But our standard has usually been these slightly oversaturated colors. So from 9 manufacturers who've submitted their samples here, there's really only one who's ticked all the boxes in terms of printing and material. Maybe a second one as a kind of a backup, but it's not really what we'd like to offer, which should be at least a cut above the normal dakis that you find on the internet, and that are obviously much lower priced. I hope this has given you a little bit of an insight into the challenges of making good dakis that do justice to the designs. Thank you for watching.